some of the announcements Synopsys made at DAC. You may be like, DAC. DAC is the Design Automation Conference. It's been out there forever. It's essentially all about EDA related to chip design, platform design, and end product design, right? It makes perfect sense for companies like Synopsys and Cadence and companies like this to go to. I would say, so first of all, it was reaffirmation of what the company is doing well, and also I would say reinforcing why Ansys is a great acquisition, right? You can't build a chip or a chip fab without it, and you can't build a system without EDA or design tools. One of the things that popped out, it's so funny, you see how companies say things without saying it because they really need to watch how they do that. And there was a little blurb in their blog or press release that talked about AMD and NVIDIA cranking out a new AI processor every year, right? Going from, and the punchline, I think, is Synopsys. And again, I don't know where Cadence fits in this, but it was really cool how they put that. But nobody had spotted that. And you know, when Jensen got up on stage, and AMD, you know, made a little announcement on going to an annual cadence. It's design tools. Like, they're not adding 10,000 designers. What they're doing is they're leveraging AI capabilities of what companies like Synopsys are doing with their AI-related design tools. So there was some news here, and that's that Synopsys.ai is fully qualified for Intel's IFS's EMIB packaging technology. And by the way, they already do Foveros, so that's included. I think the company should have pointed that out. And that's on the follow-on and getting certified Synopsys.ai for Samsung's 2 nanometer GAA process. So it's just fascinating to see how quickly this is moving. And it's funny, Dan, you and I have gone to these enterprise SaaS companies and we're like, what customers, how much money did you save? I feel very confident in saying I've seen the best examples from Synopsys. So again, I'm looking at a slide right now, 13x improvement in verification, 10x improvement in design, 15x advancement in simulation, 15x improvement in manufacturing computational through computational lithography. With examples, NVIDIA L40, NVIDIA Grace Hopper, NVIDIA CU Litho, right? NVIDIA DGX. It's just like, it's really cool to see from an EDA company, and this particular one, it's about silicon because they haven't bought Synopsys yet. Ansys yet. But to see the benefits that and the rolling up there. Now, I'd love to talk to some of these customers. In fact, I would love to do a Signal 65 economics analysis across multiple customers to validate these claims. Anyways, great show for Synopsys. I'm getting the download from Cadence a little bit later. I just haven't had the time to dive in there yet.
Yeah, you hit a lot of the high notes, Pat. I mean, I think this summary, the TLDR here, is that we're not going to get yearly massive generational improvements without efficiencies coming from partners like Synopsys. So when you hear, you know, Jensen touting a roadmap at the, you know, NTU, at Computex, and everybody gets excited, and when you see these market models that show annual upgrades and the hyperscalers making massive investments generation to generation, they need tools that can get these things verified faster. They can get them simulated, tested, designed, and out the door. And Synopsys is building some of the most powerful tools in the market to be able to accomplish that, Pat. So that was really the focus that I saw here. You know, this has been something that you and I have been talking about for a while. If I could be a little silly for a minute, I really hate the name Culitho. It looks like the Spanish word for something that's in your rear. I don't know what they were thinking with that one. That seemed like a miss to me. Sorry, I couldn't help myself when you said that. I think we're all pronouncing it Cu-Lithu because we don't even want to say it out loud. But look, I mean, these results can't be argued with. Double-digit efficiency and performance gains that companies, and like I said, right now, doing this alongside NVIDIA is pretty much there's just not really a better testimonial you can have in the market for what you are trying to accomplish. Of course, certified across NVIDIA and AMD and Intel, it gives them the platform, and adding all these generative capabilities, documentation, et cetera. It's very, very powerful, Pat. So, I think you hit on most of it here. So I'm going to just give you the wave and say good job. And obviously Synopsys, there's a reason you're growing so fast. There's a reason that the market's been incredibly excited about you. And by the way, going back to how I started talking about first, second, and third network effects, this is definitely a upstream first network effect of the AI boom, because somebody needs to be expediting the design and verification and validation for these companies, and Synopsys is helping them do that.